peaceful out here. Very little traffic. It's really nice. A lot of open space, as you can see. It's nice sometimes just to get up and get out. I'm obviously on a mission this morning. I have a destination, but let's talk a little bit. I keep talking about the holidays and expectation, and this morning I'm going to talk about co-parenting. You know, it's a very difficult time when the kids are young and the parents are not together, and both parents want the children for the holidays. It's very difficult, and there's no win situation in the sense that who's going to get the child in the morning, who's going to get the child in the afternoon, and possibly that person might take the child to see their family in another state, another country. But we have to always keep in mind co-parents is not difficult, but the kids are the priority. And we can't be spiteful, we can't be malicious to the other parent. So whatever you'll agree to, stick to it. Stick to it. Have that mindset to realize that the kids is watching, and how you behave and how you conduct yourself and how you treat that other parents. The kids are taking it all in. And two things can happen. They can either be that aggressive parent to do a lot of malicious thing, manipulation, or they can be that timid parent and being taken advantage of. Because they one day will be in relationships. They one day will have children. So to set the fact that if you have two household children and parents are coexisting, having conversation, communicating with each other, and not everything is going to be pleasing and happy, but you're talking. And the kids see that when there's a situation, how do you resolve it? We talk it out. Sometimes we have to come back to the table more than once. Now, when the kids are small, they shouldn't be really in the midst of this discussion. But if they're preteen, they're going to hear, they're going to see what's going on. You might be thinking you're having a conversation next room, they're listening. So we have to be mindful as we have these discussions. Even if the kids don't hear our body language, and try to make their holiday as memorable as possible. Because at the end of the day, these holidays is not about commercial. They're about loving family, creating positive memory, and showing the kids that what these things really mean. You know, Christmas shouldn't be about all toys and everything. It should be about family. And family doesn't have to exist in the same space. Family can be different country, different state, different houses, but they're family, and showing that we can get together. And even if we're not getting together, we can send love to that family member. We remember that family member. We acknowledge that family member. So you want to teach your kids, and we also want to keep in mind that Christmas is not about the material object, but remembering others in times of need. And that should be done all year. But just remembering others in general, and especially when it comes to your family. I know we all have difficult people in our life. You can love from a distance. Say Merry Christmas. Say Happy New Year's. You don't have to be in their face, especially if they're not one to open their arms to you and allow you in their space. You still can acknowledge them from a distance. You know, you always be the bigger person. You don't have to invite them over for dinner, but acknowledge them, or send prayers out to them, or pray for them. But do your part. But definitely want to teach your children that holding a grudge is not the way to go. They can't force themselves on someone, but you always want to put family first, and you always want to try your best to have that positive attitude about the family. And after a while, I mean, if some family is not taking and acknowledging it, then we move on. But, you know, and the reason I brought up family, because when it comes to co-parenting, remember your significant family and that side, and you want the kids to maintain a relationship with both sides of the family, even though you're not together anymore. You don't want to alienate them from the other side. didn't ask for this. So with all of this being said, co-parenting is not easy, especially when it's come to extended family. And some extended family might not be happy about the relationship, might not be happy about what transpired within the relationship, but that's okay. You make sure your children know their family, and if the family member wants to be negative, you pull them aside and talk. This is where having that good communication with your significant other, so they can speak to that family member to encourage them to be more positive, more mindful in their action, their words towards the children, his children, her children. So, let's wake up, think positive, and even though we will not have our children full-time for the holiday, we still want them to have a wonderful holiday. And so everyone be positive,